In now is Adam Eaton, and we are set for baseball here this evening.
Leading off tonight for Washington, the right fielder, Adam.
Here's the first pitch now from Greinke. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Springer has a read on it, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning. So the bases are empty with one man gone, and that'll bring up one of the fastest players in all the land, Trey Turner. First pitch on its way. Curveball taken outside to begin the at-bat. Ball one. Greinke is a guy who throws a lot of strikes, rarely walks people, but what does bite him occasionally is the home run ball.
Matt, this is a guy that's not a power type of pitcher, so he needs to rely on being down in the strike zone. One of the keys, he tends to lose being aggressive when he falls behind, and he kind of nibbles around the strike zone. And what happens with that, Matty V, he becomes very predictable, and when you don't have overpowering stuff, you tend to be able to get hit hard.
Brantley will range to his left as he tracks this one down in left center for the second out of the inning.
Batting third.
Coming to the plate now, Juan Soto, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And that's going to wind up hooking just a bit foul, so a missed opportunity there. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike two.
Man, that pitch had the look of a fastball. Straight changeup, and the bottom fell out of it.
And they'll try to bounce a curveball on 0-2, but he holds back. It's 1-2 now.
He didn't look overly fooled right there because a lot of pitchers will go to the breaking stuff 0-2, but he certainly looked ready for a breaker on that pitch.
The 2-2. A swinging bunt out in front of the plate. On to the first baseman, Gurriel, and that will end the inning.
Astros. With his back-to-back W's.
Ready now, George Springer. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Now the pitch. Easy fly ball into shallow center field. Castro onto the grass. He gets there to make the play for the first out of the inning. At the plate, Michael Brantley. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Out in front of it, strike one. One out, nobody on. Hit hard on the ground towards second, and Brantley will reach. He's got a base hit.
Go hit machine, plate go.
Batting third, the second baseman.
So up to the plate next will be Jose Altuve. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball one. Line towards center field. And that's in there, base hit.
Batting fourth, the third baseman.
And that'll bring up Alex Bregman. And a fastball runs in a bit too close for comfort that time. Liner towards second. And that's in there, base hit. And they'll quickly get it in here to hold that runner at third base.
Batting fifth, the designated hitter.
At the plate, Yordan Alvarez. And he fouls this one off. Alvarez is one of those prototypical left-handed bats that really excels against right-handed pitching. Sees the ball well coming from that side. Behind 0-2 now.
Come on, Yordan. Get a base hit, boy.
Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. And he missed with it. It's 1-2.
Hey, this is a monster strikeout situation right here. A double play would be great in this situation, but I know he's going for the K. You get a 1-2 count on a guy, he's going to throw his nastiest stuff.
So it was a strikeout swinging. Yordan Alvarez becomes the second out of the bottom of the first. Well, he needed to get ahead, and he does with the fastball. It's 0-1. Missed low and inside with it, 1-1.
Playing 11.
1-1 the pitch. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and it's 1-2.
Hey, this is a huge pitch right here. It would be demoralizing to watch this inning slip away.
And he missed with it up and in to even things at 2-2.
Well, 2 straight fastballs inside haven't put him away. So now it'll be interesting to see what he turns to.
High and deep down the left field line. And this will wind up a foul ball. The 2-2 pitch. Turned on down the line. And that is a fair ball as this one's heading for the left field corner. 1 run is scored. And the second run will score as that makes it a 2-0 ball game.
Batting 7, the first baseman, Yuli.
So here's Yuli Gurriel as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. And they're runners at the corners now. Into the corner and slicing foul. And another foul ball. Hit the other way out toward right field. Eaton is under it, and that's the 3rd out. Leading off the inning, Howie Kendrick, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Kendrick waiting, now the pitch. Awfully close with the slider there, but it's 1-1. He ties him up with a fastball inside, 1-2. Now the pitch. Popped up. Gurriel has a play. 1 out. Striding in now for the Nats, Eric Thames.
Number 9.
Here's the first pitch now from Greinke.
Ball. That was a tempting pitch to swing at right there. A big power guy like this really wants something that he can elevate and drive out of the ballpark.
Count even at 1-1 to the Nationals' first baseman. And he's behind now as he missed badly on that swing. 1-2.
Made him look silly with that one.
Now a swing and a miss. He struck him out, and it's 2 up, 2 down to start the second. Coming to the plate now, Starlin Castro. He'll work on keeping this top of the second alive. Liner towards second, but right there is the second baseman, and that will retire the side. Next up for the Stros, Kyle Tucker. He's set to lead off the home half of the second.
One of the keys to securing a win.
And it's belted high and deep into right center.
Go ball, go ball, go ball.
But that'll stay in the park as it's off the wall. And the Astros are in business to start the inning. A leadoff triple.
Batting 9, the catcher, Martin.
Into the box now, Martin Maldonado. As he can't catch up on a fastball at the letters, and it's strike 1. Hit down the third baseline, but that'll get foul. It's 0-2 now. Runner at third here, nobody out. Out in front of that one, but he stays alive and will do it again on 0-2. And it's fouled away. Stays alive, still 0-2.
Way to go, Machete.
Swing and a miss there as the breaking ball takes care of him for the first out. So it's back to the top of the order now, and former World Series MVP George Springer bats next. Tapper up the line. The 0-1. A man at third with 1 away. A line shot to third base, and the runner gets back. No double play. Striding in once again, Michael Brantley, runner in scoring position with 2 gone. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Lifted down the line in left. And that's going to fall for a base hit. And that'll bring home run number 3. It's now a 3-0 cushion.
Way to go, Stros.
The batter, the second baseman.
Here's the second baseman, Jose Altuve. He swings and lines it to left. And that'll get down for a base hit.
Third baseman number 2, Alex Bregman.
And that'll bring up the former first-rounder Alex Bregman. That's in there. Base hit. Throw comes in quickly here, and that'll prevent the runner at third from testing things here.
The batter, number 44, designated hitter, Yordan Alvarez.
Into the box, Yordan Alvarez. As he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty. It's strike 1.
Even though we're still in the early going, I think this game's at a tipping point right now. They've got a chance to put this game out of reach, but if they can't score any more here, the other guys feel like the door's still open.
A pause and the 0-2. Seared down the first baseline. And a reach, but it's by him as he couldn't quite get to that ball. 1 run scores.
Way to go, big guys. Way to go, big guys.
The batter, number 1.
So next to swing the bat will be Carlos Correa. Now a ball lined to the left side. 3 runs already home here. And this is high, a ball and a strike.
Lots of hits given up, but so far no walks. At least he's making them work to get on base. Problem is, they haven't had to work too hard.
Turner fields it cleanly. Throw on to first, and a good job of working out of that one with just limited damage.
Damn it. Damn it.
Leading off the inning as Drupal Cabrera, and they'll need him to get something going here.
Lots of baseball left in this one as we're still early on, but you don't want to fall too far behind. They're already down by a bundle, and one of the things you want your leadoff guy to get on and set the table for the big boys to start driving in some runs.
Crowds him a bit with a fastball there, and it's to 1-1. Swing and a miss, and it's a ball and 2 strikes here. On a good curveball gets him swinging for out number 1. 1 away now in the Washington third, and that'll bring in the catcher Kurt Suzuki. First pitch coming. Here it is. Swing and a miss that time. It's 0-1.
Man, that's another ugly swing right there. This team is just struggling so mightily to get on base. They've looked off balance all game.
And boy, they're really giving him fits inside now as he can't get extended there, and it's 0-2 now. Ooh, he saws him off with that one. The tag, and he is out. So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and that'll bring up the outfielder Victor Robles. First pitch of the at-bat. And that changeup makes him jump. A swing and a miss.
Hey, down in the count 0-2, I'd like to see a little choke and poke right here. Maybe work it up the middle or opposite field with 2 strikes.
Swung on in the dirt, strike 3. Up with it, Maldonado. But the throw is late, so the inning will continue after the strikeout pitch gets away. So a runner at first with 2 away, and the next to bat is speedy Adam Eaton. He's set. Here it comes. And he popped him up. Bregman in foul ground, and no one will track it down. Robles, the runner at first with 2 gone. A 1-1 count to the Nationals leadoff batter. In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. And this runs inside, and that looked like it got him pretty good. In now for Washington, Trey Turner. 2 on, 2 out for him here in the third. Getting a few steps off his second there. Now the pitch. Now a check swing, but he holds up in time. Ball 1. Downstairs, 2 balls and no strikes.
Has to be a challenge pitch coming up here. He probably doesn't want to flirt with loading the bases.
2-1 the count to Trey Turner.
1 strike.
Popped up, back behind second. Altuve over to his right, and that retires the side. Now the Cuban import Yuli Gurriel, 0 for 1 here in the early going.
Even though they're up by a boatload early on in this one, you can't get complacent and get lazy. They got to keep the gas pedal down because this team that they're playing can strike and score a lot of runs too.
Thames has it, and it's a quick out, number 1.
Now batting.
1 out now in the Houston third, and in to hit next will be the outfielder Kyle Tucker. First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike.
There's no way around it. This has been a rough start on the mound, so it'll be interesting to see how long that man is going to let him go. Maybe he settles in and can give you another inning or so, but I wouldn't bet on it at this point.
0-2 pitch is a curveball that misses 1 and 2.
You know he's probably cheating on that inside pitch after he got jammed earlier. If you're on the mound right now, you want to try to hit that outside corner, and there's a pretty good chance you'll get him to roll over something.
Fouled off. Two pitch is fouled away.
All right, good try, Tony. Good try.
And there to bring it in is Cabrera for out number 2. So digging in now, Martin Maldonado looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at bat. And he runs it in on him and gets him to swing through it for strike 1.
Super important situation right here for the pitcher to go 1, 2, 3. Get back in the dugout, regroup. He struggled early, but if he can knock out this 1, 2, 3 inning, I think he can right the ship.
2 balls and a strike to count. The 2-1. High in the air out towards shallow right. Eaton is there, makes the catch, and the side is retired. Here now is Juan Soto. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
The left fielder.
First offering on its way.
Juan Soto.
Swing and a miss on the slider, 0-1.
1 strike.
And he falls behind 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. And smart to lay off there as the fastball misses. It's 1-2 now. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Ranging back is Tucker. On the warning track, he makes the catch. Next will be the designated hitter, Howie Kendrick. He popped out in his first trip.
Yeah, I don't mind him trying to drive the ball in the air, but he can't collapse the backside, and that's exactly what he did in his last at bat. Look for him to stay a little taller and keep that upper half a little bit more over him.
Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. That softly hit to right. Will that get down? Altuve over to his left. 2 down. So 2 are gone now in the Nationals' fourth. And in steps the lefty power threat, Eric Thames. Behind on that one. Now behind in the count, 0-1. And the pitch. Started to go around there, but he holds up ball 1.
Hey, this guy's nasty on the mound, and to check swing and not chase that one puts himself right back in the count.
Thames behind 1-2.
1-2's the count.
The 1-2. Swing and a miss at 1 in the dirt. The throw to first is in time, and the inning is over.
Way to go, Greinke. All right, good through 4. Good through 4. The game already.
Bottom of the inning now. George Springer the next to hit. 0 for 2 for him to this point.
The center fielder.
This is on the ground over to first. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out. Here's Michael Brantley. 2 hits and 2 trips for him thus far.
Brantley.
Well hit to right, but foul. 5 runs, 9 hits. No errors in the ballgame for the Astros to this point. Behind 0-2 now.
Late. Early.
Now here's the pitch. Hit hard up the middle. A diving try, but he can't haul it in. It's through for a base hit.
Up next to the Astros. The second
So
baseman.
now to the plate, Jose Altuve, as he takes a fastball off the plate for a ball 1-0. Chased a bad one there, 1-1. From the belt, kicks and deals. A bouncer to the left side. And he'll reach first as they can't make the play on him. So following the error, it's now runners at first and second. And that'll give way to the third baseman, Alex Bregman. Now a swing by Bregman and a ball hit well to deep left. And that is just shy of the box seats, off the top of the wall. And the runner will score from second. And the second run will score as this suddenly is now a 7-0 ball game.
The batter, number 44.
Standing in now, Yordan Alvarez, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. A hit and 2 tries for him so far. Drilled to first. And he is out on the tag. Here's Carlos Correa now. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. Sanchez pauses. Here's the first pitch.
I didn't think he was going to throw it again.
Castro is there for it.
Damn it.
And the inning is over. All set for the start of the inning. So here's Starlin Castro. Hit it hard but lined out in his first at-bat. Now here's the pitch. Chopper to short. Scooped up. And the 5th inning will start with a ground out, 1 away. 1 gone for the Nationals in the 5th, and that'll bring in the switch hitting former All-Star Asdrubal Cabrera. Ground ball right into the shift. There is Altuve on to first, and Cabrera's a ground out victim. 2 away. Now to the plate, Kurt Suzuki. His guys still looking at a 0 in the hit column. Off the outside that time as the breaking ball can't catch the zone.
Hit it, Greinke. Hit it.
A ball and a strike to count to Suzuki. No runs, no hits. 1 error thus far for the Nationals. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
2-1.
This right-handed pitcher, his bread and butter is that 2-seamer, and he loves to throw it inside.
Now a curveball here, nowhere close. That's in the dirt. It's 3-1. No walks yet. Here's the delivery. And that one's taken outside for a ball. He walked him. So no 1-2-3 inning here. They've got themselves a 2-out base runner. Victor Robles digging in now. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Fouled away. Pulls this one in the air out to left. Brantley is under it. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. Now at the plate, Yuli Gurriel. He'll lead things off as we begin the home fifth.
The first baseman, Yuli Gurriel.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And this is lifted high in the air down the right field line. Eaton is over near the stands as he makes the catch for the first down. Striding into the box, Kyle Tucker. A hit and 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. Here comes the first pitch. And he throws the fastball by him here, 0-1.
Well, he kind of tipped his hand right there. His approach is obviously sitting on the off speed because he was so late on that first pitch heater.
Behind 0-2 now. And a swing and a miss as they got him with the slider there, 2 away. Ready now once again, Martin Maldonado. He flew out in his last at-bat. In tight here with the first pitch fastball that's 1-0. Now a big fastball, and he's well behind it with the swing.
This pitcher's bringing it with some high velo. You better get that front foot down early and get ready, or he's going to throw it right by you.
The 1-2. Tough curveball that time, but he's able to make a little contact to keep this at-bat going. The 1-2 is swung on and missed. He got him.
Damn it. Damn it.
Adam Eaton digging in next. Comes into this at-bat 0-for-1 in the ballgame.
This one doesn't look good so far. Down by a boatload as we enter the middle innings. It's about time they get something going. And the last thing you want to do is fall behind where you have to score a bunch in the 8th and 9th inning.
Here now is Trey Turner. He started out the evening 0-for-2 so far. First delivery to him on the way. Nationals have yet to crack the hit column thus far. And 2-0 as this one's taken low.
I don't mind him trying to pitch him backwards right there with those 2 early count sliders, but now he finds himself in a situation where he's going to have to come fastball.
2 balls and a strike now. And he fouls this one off. The 2-2. Liner towards second, but this is going to be hauled in out there at second base for out number 2. Juan Soto to the plate now. He's hitless in the game, as is much of the rest of his team. Here's the first pitch now from Greinke. Ball 1.
Wouldn't mind a pitcher expanding the zone a little bit more and using his aggressiveness against them.
Perhaps a little low there. It's 2-0.
Well, this is a spot you'd like to be in. 2-0, good hitter. He's going to turn it loose right here.
2-1 after the foul ball there. Three balls and a strike to the Nationals left fielder.
Well, it's a pretty well-known fact that your batting average goes up as you get into more favorable hitters counts, and that's especially true when we're talking about this kind of hitter. Not a great spot to be in if you're the pitcher.
To the plate now is the designated hitter, Howie Kendrick. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Oh, 0-1. Here it comes.
Wanted to get the front door curveball on the inside corner there, but it backed up a little and stayed off the corner.
Hot shot on the ground is short. Fielded cleanly. And as it turns out, the 2-out walk doesn't come around to haunt him. As stepping in and ready for another shot, George Springer. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. High and deep to center field. Center fielder going back. And a leaping effort at the wall, but it's in vain. A home run.
Go, George.
The left fielder, number 23, Michael.
And here's the left-handed hitting Michael Brantley as he sends it on the ground to first. Oh, terrible bounce, and it goes right by him.
Now batting, the second baseman.
At the plate now, Jose Altuve. And he gets him to pop it up on the right side of the infield. Thames is under it as he puts it away for out number 1. So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Alex Bregman. 1 in, 1 out, and 1 on here in the inning. First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike. Runners on first with 1 down.
No ball.
In the dirt here. The 0-2 home. Swing and a miss on the fastball that time. Out number 2. Stepping up now, Yordan Alvarez. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. First offering on its way. And it's fouled away. Oh, 1. Here's the pitch.
Ball.
He's not having his best outing in this one, and I think that curveball is part of the reason why. He couldn't get on top of that one, and that's not the first time that's happened.
And he turns on one, sending it high and deep to right. And goodbye. This one ain't coming back.
There you go, Yordan. That's what we're missing, baby. There we go.
At the plate, Carlos Correa.
Number 1, shortstop.
And this is popped foul off to the right and back into the seats. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Hit hard on the ground to second. And that's through for a hit.
2 for 4, baby. Way to go, way to go.
Now back, first baseman, Yuli Gurriel.
In now, Yuli Gurriel, as he will swing and miss on a fastball on the outer half. It's strike 1. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. And it's quickly 0-2. Hit weakly back to the mound. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. Now at the plate, Eric Thames. No hits for him to this point, not unlike many of his fellow teammates.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
Changed up on him and dropped it in for a called strike. To first. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out. At the plate, Starlin Castro. He was a ground-out victim last time up. And a ball popped foul to the right side, out of play. Hit on the ground to third. Bregman has it. Throw on to first is in time, and Greinke's got himself 2 outs. So striding in, Asdrubal Cabrera. 3rd trip to the plate for him here. He struck out and grounded out in his first 2 tries. And he'll try to crowd him there to start the at-bat. It's 1-0. Right side, defense aligned perfectly. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over.
For the traditional 7th inning stretch.
Into the box now, Kyle Tucker. He'll lead things off as they look to perhaps build on an already sizable lead. Josh Reddick is up off the bench as he'll be asked to get something started in the home half of the 7th. Fouled off. He's set. Here's the 0-1. Skied into very shallow right. Therefore, it is Eaton, and he's got it for the first out. He'll get to this one deep in the hole. Striding in for Houston, Martin Maldonado. He struck out swinging in his last trip to the plate. First pitch on its way. And he swings through a fastball and doesn't catch up with it. It's 0-1.
It's becoming more and more common in today's game to see relievers like this that can run it up there close to 100 miles per hour. But it's so fun to watch it. He blew it right by him there.
Protecting on 0-2, so we'll do it again. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. And he struck out again. That's the 3rd time he's gone down on strikes in this one. So the Houston lineup turns over, and to the plate, George Springer. He's coming off a solo homer in his previous trip. Fastball too high to start him out here, 1-0. Grounded down the third baseline, but a foul ball, 1-1. Two and 1.
2-1.
Two and 2.
Hey, I'd like to see a little bit more discipline in that. You get a count in your favor and he's swinging a pitch that bad? Not good.
Here now the 2-2. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Swing and a miss. Blew the fastball right by him, and the inning is over.
Damn it. Just gotta get to this inning. Just this inning.
Ready for another shot now. Kurt Suzuki. He'll start us off in the 8th.
We're moving right along into this one as we head into the late innings. Listen, if you want to score, you got to have to bunch some hits together, and they haven't been able to do that so far. So hopefully this leadoff guy, this will be the right guy at the right spot to get something going.
Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8. Digging in, Victor Robles. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Here's a shot to left field and deep. Looking up is Brantley. Gone as it's into the Crawford boxes. Into the box now, Adam Eaton. And he'll take strike 1 on the inside corner. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Now another one hit deep to left. Brantley going back. On the warning track, he makes the catch. So coming to the plate, Trey Turner. First pitch of the at-bat. Chopped in front of home plate. On to the first baseman, Gurriel, and that will end the inning. Digging in and looking for more, Michael Brantley, and he'll start out the bottom of the 8th inning.
The left fielder.
Here's the first pitch to him. There's a swing and a high deep drive headed for the right field corner. Nearly a big fly to start the inning instead of foul ball. 0-1 count. Here's the pitch. Line drive to left. And he will reach down to pluck this one off his shoe tops. A fine play there for the first out.
Next to the Astros.
Digging in now, Jose Altuve. On the night, he's 2 for 4 with a pair of singles. Fastball, and ooh, that ran in and drilled him.
I deserve it. I deserve it.
So here's the Astros cleanup hitter, Alex Bregman. He's got 3 hits, including a double to this point. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Here's the 0-1. And this will go right by Suzuki all the way to the backstop. And forget about the double play now as he'll move up to second here on the wild pitch. Fouled away. One out and a runner on second base. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. Good lead there at second. Here's the pitch. Bat explodes as this is popped up. And he'll find a way to dodge the shrapnel out there to make the play for out number 2. Standing in, Yordan Alvarez. He's homered and doubled in 4 trips, so he's definitely been a factor.
The last at bat, Nettie B, we heard this guy's a good fastball hitter. He got a fastball and didn't miss it. We'll see if they pitch him a little bit differently this time and mix in some off-speed pitches.
Hit in the air out to left field. Soto will get there, and he puts it away to retire. Digging in to try it again. Juan Soto. No hits to this point.
The left fielder, Juan Soto.
Joe Biagini comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the ninth.
29, Joe Biagini.
First pitch of the at-bat. Hit hard down the right field line, but a foul ball. Now the 0-1. Swing and a drive to right. There it goes. Gone into the upper deck.
Now batting.
Here's Howie Kendrick. And he'll quickly send a line drive to center field. Springer is there, and he has it for the first out. Stepping up to the plate, Eric Thames. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. First pitch on its way. Good off-speed pitch had him out in front for strike 1.
That was a nasty pitch right there. Great arm action by the pitcher. That looked like a heater out of his hands and dropped off the table.
He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Swing and a miss here, and he's behind in the count now, 0-2. Down and away. It's a ball and 2 strikes.
And that's his strikeout pitch right there. You know, you'll see a lot of guys swing right over the top of that one. But in this situation, he was able to hold back. That's a nice take.
And he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted.
Up next for Washington.
Here's Starlin Castro.
Starlin Castro.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Way behind that pitch. It's 0-1.
Hey, love the confidence in that pitch right there. Going right after one of the better hitters on this team. Not afraid to execute.
Barely able to make contact. Down 0-2 now. Last strike now for the Nats. Timing just to tick off there as this one's fouled off to the right. And now those that have stuck it out tonight come to their feet. Washington, good night.
It seemed like everyone had a hand in this win, and that's usually the case when you win a game by 8 runs. Feels good to dominate a game like that.
10-2 the final in this game. The Houston Astros jumped out to an early lead in the first and never looked back. Zach Greinke pitches well enough to get the W. Anibal Sanchez permitted 6 earned runs to come across in the losing effort. So that's a wrap here tonight. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and Heidi Watney, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, find us on Twitter at MLB The Show.
Fans, our final line score tonight. First for the victorious Astros, 10 runs, 15 hits, no errors. They left 7 men on base. For the Nationals, 2 runs on just 2 hits, 1 error. They left 4 men on base. The winning pitcher is Zach Greinke. His record is now 1-0. The loss goes to Anibal Sanchez. He falls to 0-1. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 23 minutes. Tonight.
Woo! Oh, got mic'd on the L column. Woo! Oh, I gotta play LJ. Who I gotta play? Red Sox, White Sox, Cubs, and Astros. Runs scored 20, runs against 8. Granky threw fucking badass.